this video is the Axiom leveling kit install. I didn't actually know I was going to be putting the Axiom kit in until I was halfway torn in, so I don't really have an intro, so we're going to be doing it this way. Yeah, truck turned out pretty damn awesome. It's sitting level right now, and the keys are about halfway cranked. I got a pretty good ride height in there, or angle, but soon we're hoping to throw some Axiom control arms in as well. But today's install video kind of just goes over using the torsion bar unloading key. That is the most important tool you need, and we're just going to kind of show you how to take the load off your torsion bars and your keys so you can get them out, and then we're going to show you how to re-put them in, align them so that you're pretty much bang on like they used to be. And it's really simple. I don't know why everyone stresses installs on leveling kits so much. When you mention it to a buddy who's a mechanic, who's, oh, you don't want to do that. The torsion bar unloading tool was like 60 bucks. And don't get the C-clamp style, get the style that I got where it wraps around, so because it's gonna move around and shit. So like I can see why Ryan was telling me not to use the C-clamp style. So yeah, let's get into the video, and we're gonna basically pick up under the truck where I'm taking the tension off of the torsion bars. Yeah, it's the 13/16. So just so I knew what I was doing, I had already done the other side before recording any of this, and I'm just taking the tool off and moving it to the other side. Get it out here. Lined up. Yeah, it's pretty much lined up. So we're just gonna make sure this is lined up with the hole in the torsion key. Put all the load on this tool. You can see the torsion key. Now this one seems like it's already fully released its pressure, but the other one, it actually was way off. It had to go way higher, so keep an eye out for that. So this is alright. It's 7/8, and I need the 13/16. Okay, so there we go. Bolt out. Now we can slide this thing out, and then we can back off on the unloading tool. This is the actual part that unloads the tension, is when you actually release the gun. So do it slowly. Now this whole entire, gotta get the lower control arm off, so we're gonna hit it from the front, and hopefully it'll push the torsion bar out of this key. Then the key will drop out, no problem. Then we can grind it up, paint it just like that one, and then we'll put the keys back in. Some nice brand new keys, so that's pretty exciting. So let's get up to the front. So for my truck, I was already removing the lower control arms and the upper control arms and everything to replace brand new. But if you're just doing your leveling keys, don't worry. Just get an air hammer out of, I believe it is, and you go from the key side. You want to actually hit the torsion bars through the control arms forward so that they come out, so you can slide the keys down. I later learned that after I filmed this video, so do it that way, and it should give you no issues. Okay, we finally got our Axiom keys here, and we're now ready to install them. So we got spacers for the shocks here. We got these heavy duty sway bar end links. These are pretty dang heavy duty, if you ask me. And then these beautiful Axiom keys. So without further ado,
So let's see if I can get a better video this time around. So Jill's got the control arm there. Whoa. So we're going to want to have this pointed down a ways. She's lifting the control arm up. And then we're going to try and get the bar through without getting any fucking rust in our eyes. Okay, there we go. Bars all the way through the key. So now when she lets the control arm down, it goes right into place. Okay, so we got the keys in. It's all slack. Bars all the way in. The unloading tool, we're going to lock this thing out, push it all the way up. Use nuts. Torsion bar loading tool here. This tool is fucking awesome. Everyone that has a Chevy's just got to own one. It's just the way to go. Okay. Somehow it really worked, but you get the job done. Where we can slide the half moon in. Yeah. There we go. And now we put our bolts in. Take the tension off of the torsion bar unloading tool, and then we'll set the level once we get the wheels and tires on, and you can kind of get a better idea for that. Alright, let's take the tension off the torsion bar tool. Okay. Okay, she's getting up there. Yeah, it's pretty jacked to the nines. So now, we'll back this tool off. Hopefully the nut and everything will take the load. And then your keys are installed. Okay, that came down no problem. Okay, so make sure you use the hardware that comes with the kit. I was going with a washer. Went up that way.
I don't know. Oh, that noise is awful.
I guess that's fine, hey? Seems about right. Definitely gives you a lot more so you can double stack those plates.
So just realizing now I didn't actually film installing the shocks or the sway bar end links, but they're pretty straightforward, just like any other shocks. Just make sure you change out those bolts and then put the spacer underneath, not on top. And the sway bar end links, they're pretty big on the bottom, so I just use an adjustable wrench to go on the bottom and just torqued them on with the gun, and yeah, everything seemed to go pretty smooth. Also to point out, in the actual kit from Axiom, it comes with 2 sets of spacers, so you can actually stack them and get a little bit more or a little bit less. I only went with 1. And that will be it for this install video. Thanks again for watching, and make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment if you like this video. If you want an Axiom leveling kit just like this, you can either purchase one at dirtydieselcustoms.com or Axiom Supply. Thanks for watching, and make sure to go to ridefastcrew.com and grab yourself some merch.